The closer and closer we get to Jump Force, the more excited I am about the create a character feature. Believe it or not, it's actually one of the features I'm most excited to play around with. I'm curious to see how far the create a character system is pushed as far as variety of customization is concerned. One thing in particular that I'm quite excited to do with the create a character system is to be able to create characters who didn't quite make the cut, or even characters who were impossible to get in the first place. Characters like Saitama, characters like even Sakura, Sarada, Shoto, Todoroki, and whoever else doesn't make it. Jump Force, however, has sadly already shown hard limitations on its customization system. Jump Force is very much treating its create a character system like a mini RPG. You can unlock certain items, but those items are already colored. I would imagine this is to pad the total number of items for you to collect, which is cool and all, and it's nice for the RPG system. Hard limiting the color customization to specific areas and not being able to change it however you want like you can in a game like Soul Calibur, on face value, seems to limit the options quite a bit. Now again, that's just on face value. I haven't actually tried this system myself yet. I haven't gotten the chance to use create a character, and neither has anybody else outside of the presets they gave us in the beta, but obviously I'm talking about customizing the creator characters, and we still don't even know how you put the moves on creator characters. I mean, we know how we add special moves and we know how we add awakenings, but we don't know how we give them different types of combos. If I want to make a character like Sakura, it's gonna be pretty easy. Her items are already in the game, so that's easy enough. Believe it or not, Togoro's moves are almost perfect for Sakura, so you can pretty much create a CAC for Sakura pretty easily. But what if I want to make a character like Sarada? Well, now it gets a little bit more difficult, right? Because not only are her items not in the game, she doesn't have moves specific to her. I mean, you've got some of Sasuke's moves that line up, and you've got a handful of other things that you can kind of work with. But let's say I made a makeshift Sarada, right? I got all the items I wanted. The colors aren't going to line up. I'm certainly not going to have the same type of elbow pads or anything like that. So it's already going to look very makeshift. It's already going to look not quite Sarada. It's very clearly not going to be Sarada. Obviously, I'm not going to have the hair also. But all of that's okay. What would not be okay is if my CAC for Sarada was the same height as Sakura, which would be very odd. Thankfully, based on some wording on the avatar page of the Japanese website, it does sound like you should be able to change your body size somehow. We have no idea what that actually means. We don't know if you have a muscle slider, we don't know if you have a height slider, we don't know if you have a weight slider, or if you just have a child preset, an adult preset, and a tall person preset. We truly don't know. But what we do know for sure is that you can modify the body somehow, which is really good news. In fact, that news has been floating around for some time, and as soon as I heard about that, I was so happy. Without that ability to change body sizes at all, every young character becomes impossible to create because the default size is about adult height or teenage height, which would be the biggest sin of all, because most of your modern main characters in anime are children. And even in the previous generation, I mean, Naruto started off as a child, so did Goku, but a different type of child. So yeah, that'd be awful if you couldn't have any type of body modification. If you can't make younger characters, it's going to really limit the create a character system. I'm assuming you will be able to, because if you can change the body size at all, I would imagine that was the first thing you would implement. A way to create younger characters. But the question is, how much further are they going to go with that system? How much customization are you going to be able to do with the body? Will you be able to make a character like Choji or any other heavier character? Are you going to be able to make big, tall, and muscly characters like All Might? Right now, I'm going to assume that you can't, but we don't know yet, right? We've got characters like Toguro in the game, which are roughly the size of what you would want for All Might. So does that mean you're going to be able to create a Toguro-shaped character? I don't know. We're going to have to wait and see. Right now, I'm assuming not. Obviously, we don't have access to the game, and we have no idea, and I'll let you know when we actually do have access to the game. But the reason I'm assuming we won't is because the clothing would need to be able to also adapt to that, and it's certainly possible that they could do that. That's just a really difficult thing to implement, so I don't know if they're going to do it. I really hope they do though, but we're going to have to wait and see on that one. So let's have a little bit of fun with the comment section of this video. Let me know in the comment section which character you would like to create with the create a character system. Let me know what you think about being able to change the body sizes. I would imagine we're mostly in favor of it. If you enjoyed the video at all, leave a like on it. It helps other people find it. Subscribe to keep up to date with future content. My name is Bilbzy, and hopefully we should have some news tomorrow, so I'll see you then.